But breaking today, a major break in that cold case. Jackson County, Mississippi investigators now know the identity of a baby they found dead in the Escatawba River back in 1982. Shelby Myers has been following this story for quite some time now. And Shelby, it was an emotional moment for so many people who say they never gave up on that child.
Yeah, Lenise, it was for the past and present investigators with the Jackson County Sheriff's Office, and even for me. Today's announcement took everyone back 38 years on that cold December morning when they found baby Jane. And now, baby Jane has a name.
Baby Jane has been identified as Alicia Ann Heinrich, daughter of Gwendolyn Clemens, both of whom went missing in Missouri in 1982.
It was a moment 38 years in the making, putting a name to the baby found dead in the marshes of the Escatawba River.
I've prayed many a prayer, and it's just prayers answered.
A truck driver saw a body floating in the water. He called it in, and Flotilla Captain Lewis Seaman, just 16 years old at the time, was the first on the scene. A horrific sight that's never left him.
The picture of her in there, the only difference is she's not in that little checker dress. That's the only difference. I mean, I'm done.
That's okay. Thank you. Thank you. Getting to this point started in 2009. Baby Alicia's body was exhumed from this grave. Her DNA sent off, but no matches until a year ago. A New York woman, fascinated by the case online, offered to pay to have Alicia's DNA sent to a different lab in Texas. That lab was able to match Alicia's DNA with her family through a genealogy report. Alicia's family was found in Missouri. Her mother identified as Gwendolyn Clemens. Clemens' whereabouts are still unknown today. Her family told investigators the two left with a man on Thanksgiving in 1982.
Investigators learned the three of them were supposed to travel to Florida to start a new life. And then days after leaving town, Alicia's body was discovered in Jackson County, Mississippi.
Because the family hoped she was still alive, they never knew about the case in Mississippi, so they never claimed Alicia. But dozens of deputies, many now retired, would never let Alicia be forgotten.
It stayed with me for a long time. And today it's back with me again.
After 38 years, this is the only case that's actually haunted any of us.
Maybe even a little more haunting for Virgil Moore.
If I wouldn't have got her, she'd be in a grave somewhere, but there wouldn't be no marker.
He made sure Alicia had a proper burial in '82, even being the one to exhume her body in 2009. Today was a day the 83-year-old wasn't sure he would ever see.
It actually brought me to tears because I've been waiting 38 years. I didn't think I was going to live long enough to find out who that baby was, you know.
But he did. And definitely a lot of closure for many people. But this case is not solved. It's still unclear what happened to baby Alicia and her mother. The Jackson County Sheriff says the man with the two who left with them in '82 is a suspect, but he died a few years ago. I'm going to have much more information posted on our website, a lot to this decades-old case. Live in the studio tonight, Shelby Myers, Fox 10 News.